Daily sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with their opponents. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Watch
Drill 52.
Safety's creeping.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Green Jacks.
36 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
36 to Mike. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 36.
Hey, Reed.
Mike, 36. Mike.
Mike, 60.
Check.
And Lance going to throw. Rolling to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Second down at 4.
95.
Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's baby sock. Tighten up.
Claws 10. Black Ultra.
Switch. Slam. Check three. 6 guys.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ready, break.
Mike, 36.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready.
Mike.
Slice, 97. Rail, yellow.
Big stop. Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. He belted that thing, a leg of steel, and an even 70 yards on the punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Check. Fresno.
Big Lion.
Now they'll run the toss here to the wide side of the field. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch tight end.
Even. Check 9.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
We played to
A
win.
Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Devin Bush, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Checking crash.
Check smash. Check smash.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Pioneer.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. in need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Everyone's got four down.
Watch 9. Watch 9.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey. 4 down. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Panther 60.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. First and goal from the 3.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
60 Bison. 60.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, second and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. Third and goal. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Tigers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Come on, let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Strong right.
Handing it off to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
36. Watch 36. 36. The blue striker. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Let's get the ball. Watch 36 to Mike all day, punt.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Now Lance. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 7 yards to pick up there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Yellow, 43.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
6. Mega.
Here we go again.
Again, it's Lance. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
They give it to Brown. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lance looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Mike 36. They're going to need some therapy.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Got it? Ready. Red 38.
It's a party now.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Steel, black. Ready, go.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Mike 36.
All right.
And they'll go for it. Lance out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They go play action here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Tight end right.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Big Ed, Big Ed, Big Ed.
70 Ranger.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Devin Bush, his 2nd sack of the night.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, hurt.
Shift, watch the shift.
Dragon 60.
He's got room to run past the 20 and finally taken down at the 26-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70. Check. Check smash. Trap 60.
Bring it, baby, bring it.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And on now is the punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
36.
And cycle.
Tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Show an 8. Show an 8.
Black shot.
Lance now on 1st down. And this one complete to Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
On 1st down, Brown. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Our time. It's our time. Sponge. No. Pick the edge. Come.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Brooks. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Double tight.
We got 4.
Throwing now is Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Down. 10 black. Trouble 38.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
Check 99.
Striker.
Check 3. He's checking. Crash.
Drill green.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Shift.
Go pink.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
He's scared.
Yellow blue.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Dancing to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Watch tight end. Watch
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
even. 4 down. Even.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The 30. 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Viking 18.
Now Riddick. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Street. Riggs.
Stay at home. Check 13.
Hawk 70. Street. 60 Bobcat.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here we go.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
And Lance now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10, being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Micah Parsons tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, we got 3. We got
19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Adafe Owe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Go street.
go, 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 go.
Buffalo 18.
Check 52.
Cougar 19.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll keep it on the ground. Schwartz. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Go, track. Go, track. Pace, 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 pace. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Tigers are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
36.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Let's come on with it, man.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
36 to Mike.
Green Jacks.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Throwing after the interception. Lance buying time to his left. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
It's our field. It's our field.
Ready, go.
To throw, it's Lance. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Slice, 97.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check.
On first down, Lance on the move to his left. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 36, Mike 36.
I'm on.
Shotgun now for Lance. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Let's go. Keep playing hard.
Ready.
36 to Mike.
In your face.
Black Ultra. 43 rail.
Mike 36, Mike 36.
Lance now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
95. 52 blaster.
36 to Mike.
Here's Lance to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bulls are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Yellow. Zoom.
Penetration here. Let's get in some penetration.
Mike,
Slice blue.
Mike 36.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Mike 36.
They'll look to throw.
It's just me and you.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Key to tight end, key to tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Their mobile quarterback with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Tigers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And Lance going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. A nice move gets him a few extra, down just shy of his 20. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for our visitors, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.